Hello and welcome to Pregnancy Info. Today we are going to discuss 14 signs or symptoms of low milk supply. If you are having a problem of low milk supply, then your baby will suffer. His health will not be okay or not on the scale. You have to know that. What is low milk supply? When you are bottle feeding, it's easier to know exactly how many ounces your baby is drinking each day. When you're breastfeeding, this can be more difficult. You can't see exactly how much milk your baby is drinking. So you need to rely on other signs to know if your baby is getting enough milk. In this video, we are discussing almost 14 signs or symptoms of low milk supply. Having a low milk supply is quite rare. In fact, a third of women produce more milk than necessary. But if you are wondering if your milk supply is low, here are some signs that your baby is getting enough milk. There is adequate weight gain. It's normal for newborn to lose up to 5% to 7% of their birth weight in their first day of life. However, they should be back to their birth weight by days 10 to 14. Your baby should be gaining about 0.7 to 1 ounce every day during their first days. Take your baby to their pediatrician to ensure that they are gaining weights properly. Your baby's cheeks look full while feeding. If your baby's mouth is filling with milk, their cheeks will look puffy rather than sucked in there while they are breastfeeding. Your baby's poop is normal for their age. A newborn should poop at least 3 to 4 times each day, and their poop should be creamy and mustard color. As your baby grows older, they'll poop less often, but having wet-looking poop will still be a good indicator that they are getting enough milk. Your baby doesn't show any signs of dehydration. Signs of dehydration include dark urine, tearless crying, irritability, dry mouth, and sunken eyes, and fontanelle. If your baby is showing any sign of dehydration, call your doctor immediately. Your baby makes gulping noises and swallows while nursing. These noises indicate that your baby is actively swallowing milk during a breastfeeding session. However, the absence of these noises isn't always a sign of low milk supply. If your baby eats silently but is still gaining weight and doesn't show signs of dehydration, there is probably nothing to worry about. Your baby is calm after a feeding and releases your breast on their own. A full content baby will release your breast when they are done eating. It's very common for babies to fall asleep after they have been fed. If your baby is irritable and fussy after eating, it could be a sign of low milk supply. Your breasts feel soft after nursing. Your breast will be drained of milk after a successful nursing session, which will make them feel softer. Your baby will pass urine at least 8 times in 24 hours. The stools will be of light yellow color and loose with some lumps. Babies fed only on breast milk can either pass stool several times a day or only once in 7 days. But the amount of urine can indicate that he is hydrating or not. So, the amount of urine shows that he is feeding well or not. Breastfeeding is comfortable for you and is painless. If your breast is full of milk, then you will feel no pain after nursing. But you feel the pain, then it can show that you have low milk supply. It is also important to check whether the baby has latched on properly and to notice the pauses your baby takes in between feeding. The look on your baby's face can help you assess whether the baby's stomach is full or it's empty. The most common cause of a low milk supply is not breastfeeding often enough. This may happen if your baby gets too much formula. Other possible causes are your breastfeeding techniques or reasons related to your baby's health. Dehydration. If you are suffering from dehydration or the loss of water in the form of motion or urine, then your baby can also have low milk supply problem. So, if you are dehydrating, then Drink water well to make you hydrate to get enough milk for your baby. Starvation. If you are starving due to some reason, then it can be a symptom or the indication of low milk supply in the later days. So be aware that starvation is the major cause of low milk supply. So don't be starved and always try to fill your stomach with something as you want to eat. Weakness. If you are feeling weakness due to cesarean or other problems, then it can be the symptom or sign of low milk supply. You can monitor other symptoms with that, so you will find that your baby is feeling well or not. Leakage. If you have enough milk in your breast, then the leakage of milk is very common in the female. But if you feel that your milk is not leaking out at any point of the day, then it can also show that there is less amount of milk than the required. So these are the 14 symptoms of low milk supply. In the next video, we will tell you the causes or reasons of low milk supply. If you like the video and find it useful, then share it with your friends and family members, and also subscribe our channel to encourage us, and you can also give us your opinion through comments. Thank you.